Greetings, I'm to Vainglory and welcome to part 55 of season 3 of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. So starting off at our new roundabout, which is almost complete. A couple of access roads and this section to be done, and that should be it finished. And it's already made a difference. Some of these temporary roads that I put in didn't get a huge amount of use, but as soon as this road opened up, then there was a clear difference in terms of the volume of traffic and how well it was being handled. So hopeful that that's going to make a real difference down here. What else do we have? Fields are being harvested. Over here we've got our new coal processing plant built. Just working away on the mine and the aggregate storage up here, and then we can get additional coal brought in. I'm still a bit worried about the volume of traffic that we might get coming out of there, and how we route it to where it needs to go. Anyway, up here we've got a bit of steel building up. I think this train's just about full, but that probably means coal is still fairly scant. Okay, so that's all good for now. Up here we've got work complete on the farm and the grain silo, and again working away on the road connections. I'm going to leave that as dirt road for now. We need to wait until the harvest is done up here, and getting close to the point. I'm wondering, do I have enough? Do I have enough combine harvesters? I'm going to leave it just now. See how we get on, but we've got space. I could bring in another 2 tractors and 2 harvesters if need be. But yeah, I think we'll leave that for now. Let's fast forward. So I've got enough to keep us busy just now. Up here we've got some crops in there. Are you still going out to the border? You shouldn't be. Take you off that. Just focus on the fields. Get them emptied. And fertility of 197%, 200%, 200. So yeah, hopefully we'll get a lot more crops stored in here this time around. You're at max, and you're working away. We've got meat piling up. Where are the vehicles here? We've still got these two. They're both on their way up here, which is fine. Oh yes, you don't wait until full, because we've only got the 2 loading slots. And it's more important that this truck is able to load up when it needs to. When crops are short supply, I suppose. Right. So, quick tour is done. Are we just about finished over here? Not really. Well, you've got the asphalt that you need, you'll be done. You have got the asphalt as well. Yeah, we're just about done actually. I'm excited. What we can do now then is come back down here. Asphalt footpath. Oh, I was just doing gravel. Let's just gravel up again for now. And I'm going to leave that bit because that road, I could probably take that away now. Let's slow down a wee bit, and yeah, let's get rid of that road, and you, and I can also get rid of this road. I'll leave it there for now though. I don't know if it's going to make any problems for us. Thank you for the save. Let's start with dirt and then gravel it up. So I don't see there being any traffic going to use that road. Yeah, but we'll leave it. Right, fast forward. I thought that might have been done already. I guess you wait for workers. Are you the same here? I want to get these junctions sorted out. One-way system in place. Oh, there we go. I wasn't expecting a roller to come out. I thought it was going to be a bunch of guys. I suppose it's a bit big. Well, even there's a roller there. We've got nothing to do, I suppose. So, keep them busy. There we are. Right, slow down again, and let's start off with one way. That. Right, a wee bit complicated, but it should be fine, and that's good. That's also good. Nope, don't do that. Save. Yep, fine. So that's giving it the right away, all the way around. Done. I shouldn't need to do anything with these junctions. What the? Oh well, they came out. Blatant disregard for the rules of the road. They obviously set off before that was a one-way system. This is a bit of a concern, cutting across the road there. Yeah, I think we want to get rid of that. So that junction is... You can't both have right away. Let's try something a bit different. That's how we want it. Right, so any trucks, the chemical truck for example, needs to come up just around there, up into the sewage treatment plant. Right, leave it for a while, see what it looks like when we come back. But I think that does ease the pressure. It splits off all the garbage trucks. In fact, I wonder if it splits all the garbage trucks off if they come up and around in there. I would... Well, that's going that way. Yeah, I would hope that that distance and that distance... that is a bit longer, definitely. So, maybe here, the trucks for here would come up this road. Trucks for here would come up that road. No, that one just came up here. But again, I suppose it might depend on the road layout when it's set out. We'll see. While I'm over here, we've got 313 tonnes of hazardous waste now, and that's with the train stopped. So all of a sudden, our hazardous waste production is really ramped up. Okay. What have we got here? Nothing. I suppose I should store that item. I don't need you to notify me if empty, just store liquid fertilizer, please. Are you not working? The sewage tank was overflowing. I had you connected into sewage. It's right there. You're filled. Alright. because I've forgotten to connect up this bit of pipe, let's get that constructed then. And you will need a footpath. I need to find the right construction offices. So, 2. Right, that should be it. Good stuff. How are we doing over here? Right, the mine is done. It's even got, well no, it's not done. With workers, our construction workers. I think what we can do though is, tell you what, I'm going to switch that around. I'll have you as the main path and use the connection. Then note that. Gravel up in that section there. Okay. It's getting there. And how's this farm? Yeah, we've got harvesting happening. And you're up at 197% fertility. So again, we should get huge amounts of crops. We've got nothing in here yet. Why are these trucks not moving? Because wait. Have not assigned the fields. Distribution office. Yes. Manage tasks. There. Then I'm going to just go around the big fields. And these. And dump it there. No, up to 100%. Imagine forgetting to do that. But got there in the end. Five tractors and harvesters might be better. I'm going to order them. They'll get here eventually. One combine, one tractor. Do not have the. That's 26. We're down to the one tractor now. Okay. One type of tractor. Good stuff. Get on with that. And plenty of meat. Some. Plenty of crops. You need a bigger distribution office, or a second distribution office up here to help with the load. Could maybe squeeze one in there. But, I mean, there's a few fields. We shouldn't have to do that. In fact, could probably... We've got space, we could add in more trucks there. Well, they don't have the capacity, the number of fields. Yeah, okay, we might put another distribution office up there. We shall see. Okay, and once we get into winter, we'll finish asphalting up these roads. I don't need this one anymore. We can get all the way along there, but you're coming down that way for some reason. There's a connection there, yeah. Right, well I could get rid of that. And that, and it should all still work fine. And this bit here, that's still required. Alright, we'll add in a bit like that to make that turn a bit easier. Okay. But everything should be working now. Keep busy. Right. Let's quickly check in. Make sure this is alright. Yep. No backup of traffic. See what it's like in the winter. That's usually the biggest problem. We're holding about steady for now. So the train up there stays parked for the moment. These fields, well, you're at 200% fertility as well. Good. Finally get that sorted out. Is the sewage done here? Not yet. Vehicles are there, so it shouldn't take too much longer. There's a pipe. Yeah, that'll get there soon. Speed things up. Plenty of chemicals, so everything's looking good now. Apart from coal. Coal's the one thing that is a concern. Steel supply is building. I think we'll be okay come the winter. Up here. You're now done. Do you have waste? Ah, there we go. Glad I thought about that. Let's get us... It doesn't tell me what the waste production is. We probably want a large stand out here. You produce waste as well. You don't have a facility either. Right, we want a stand for big containers, and it probably does have to be a large. Can I get it in between to serve both? Doesn't look like it really. Right, so we need one for down here and another for up around here. And that being the case, maybe we can get away with a smaller one. We probably need technical services out here now as well. So, let's see. If you sit in there as if it was always meant to be, that's about as close to the path as we can get. Yeah, go ahead, build that there, and down in here we've got this one, and that doesn't, no, it doesn't reach the coal processing. Fair enough. I think I'm going to put a big stand down here, just because of the let's get less internal storage. I can put you in there. Why am I worrying what this looks like? Right, get them constructed as well, please. And 460 tons. Still got some to be picked up from those fields, and maybe 200 or 300 from the fields there. We've got nearly 700 tons already. 4,000. And the one last thing we do, I forgot about, to transfer from there up to here. There's loads of fires today. I put this grain storage, I want you to do nothing just now, but we will have you unload eventually. Loading up from here to transfer the grain up the hill. This is good. Happiness is up at 92%. 3,000 people affected by crime. Health is good as well. Pollution's way down to 782. Good stuff. Thriving little republic all of a sudden. What is it? What year are we in? 2018. Yeah, not really all of a sudden, was it? Okay, trucks are very busy here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 harvesters out. Yeah, I think I've underestimated. Let's grab us another combine and another tractor. Tractor's probably not as important. You don't really need the field sown that quickly. There's plenty of time for the odd field to finish growing while we're harvesting the rest. But happy enough with how it's going for its first year operation. You're away fully loaded, and we've still got 11 tons of meat in there. And still not finished up here. Okay. Quick tour of our meat facilities then. You're maxed out. Do we have? We've got crops in there, so you should now come down to Elbridgen. Unload in there. Now what are you doing? You're gonna unload in there as well. Okay, glad I spotted that and forgotten that we focus on filling this up first, and then that's the overflow one. Maybe I should do something different from next year. I wonder if I can get a bigger facility in there. Well, not really, because it's automatic in between the two. Automatic flow. What options would we have for grain storage? Let's see. They're about the same. That might fit. Look at the input and output are offset. And it's one-way roads, looks like. I might have to look into that because that looks like it may actually fit in there. I don't have a smaller one. Yeah, okay. Verticality is the boon there. No. I don't know. Is it worth the risk? Trying to fit that in there. Might work. And there is a second. If we flip it. Yeah, so it might actually fit in there. Still the roads are the concern though. Right, I'll consider that for winter. Another fire, good God. Fire crews are busy. Right, are we getting anywhere with... I don't think you are taking any more in steel. It's building up, it's okay. And 2,875 tons in there, still plenty to be brought in. What are we at? 13 September. We've got just about 2 months. We've got 3 distribution offices here. We might actually need a 4th. I do want to try and keep a close eye this time and see what's left. But if we're up at 200% or 150% in some cases, fertility, we might be struggling to bring all the crops in before the winter. That's okay. Over here, you got stuff in fields, a wee bit, a big bit. So you need to go across the river and drop off there. Right. So this is working. 1,500 tons worth. Emptied. Oh, good stuff. So, I don't know, maybe we got about 1,000 tons of crops from these fields. Jeez. I don't know what the usage has been like, but maybe a little truck running in there. I sometimes wonder if it's worth a second truck. This is so annoying. I forget that. I don't think we need 2 trucks. We're building up a decent supply of meat there. I should not have clicked that off because the building's still on fire after a wee while. Is there somewhere that's not connected up to a road or a footpath? A flyover. There we go. No, you're connected. Tell me, yeah, fire trucks are on the way. Just arriving. Good. Oh yes, I realised that I had sent the fertiliser was being delivered directly to this farm instead of the nice fertiliser storage dump I'd added, so put that in. Anyway, let's see up here, the road's being done. Oh, I think we need to assign construction offices to that and that. This one's already been worked on. Alright. So that should soon be producing coal. So I think for now we will be shipping the coal along here. We could ship it directly into the steelworks. Where would we go? We would probably just come down onto this road. But then if we were to drop off up here, we would probably still do the same. We would come down and go right through the town up that route. So we're probably better to drop this coal off in the steelworks. We'll puzzle that out. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers!